to another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to it. Okay. So, if someone you know with depression starts doing these things, okay, selling in a burst of energy and a carefree attitude with no clear reason for it, an eerie calmness or peacefulness when there were many things that troubled them before, giving away their things, even their prized possessions and valuables. There we go. All right. Sending encrypted thank you messages to the people around them or on social media. Self-isolating from the people around them and not replying to messages. Subtly being very nice to others when they were irritable and grumpy before. Those are potential indicators for suicide. Okay. Yeah, those are potential indicators for suicide, especially. One of the most dangerous ones, an eerie calmness or peacefulness when there were many things that troubled them before. That probably means they already made the decision to go through with it. Okay. And that's the most dangerous warning sign of all. When they're troubled by things, they're troubled by many things, then all of a sudden they're happy, peaceful, calm. That's one of the more frightful signs of they've made the decision to go through with it. Yeah, they made the decision to go through it. And I talk about this all the time. Don't push people away. Do not push people away who tell you that they're going through some heavy stuff mentally. Listen to them. Listen to them without judgment, empathy, compassion. Okay? Do not push them away. Otherwise, if you push them away, you're going to find yourself saying to yourself, I wish I saw the signs. You saw the signs. You just chose to ignore it. Okay. So, let's not ignore people who come to you with some heavy stuff mentally. Okay. Speaking of heavy stuff mentally, I think one of the more underrated factors in suicide is heartbreak. Okay, breakups, relationship breakups, okay? Divorces. I was there. There was a time where I went through that. Okay. Especially if a breakup comes from out of nowhere. Which is even compounded more if the person you're with is cheating on you, which makes the heartbreak like 100 times worse. Okay. So, so there was a time 2 years ago. Okay. And, and, I was dating this woman. We had been hanging out for quite a while. Okay. And, and, we talked about, and we just sat down and we had a conversation one day. And, and she knew that I had issues with depression and suicidal ideation. And so we actually sat down and we just talked about it and talked about the relationship for as where we were, that it was just friendship as opposed to boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay. So we talked about it. And and she asked me the question. She said, did you she said, did I hurt your feelings? Okay. And I said no. And I believe she asked me again, hey, are you sure I didn't hurt your feelings? I said no. Okay. And so the previous woman, I had been dating, this was back in 2011, 2012. Okay. She like gave me a harsh reality check. Okay. Because I kept tagging her on Facebook post. And she just texted me one day. And she said, why do you keep tagging me? She said, you're tagging me as if we're together. And we're not. And it was like, damn. It's like, wow. Okay. So, and so after she told me that, she asked the same question. She said, did I hurt your feelings? Okay. And I said no. And she asked me again. She said, are you sure I did not hurt your feelings? I said no. She's like, and I think by me saying no, I think it took a lot of pressure. It took a ton of pressure off the situation in 2012 and the situation in 2022. I think that took a ton of pressure off of those women, those particular women that I was dating. Okay. And so but men and women in their lives, because of heartbreak, divorce, breakups. Okay. And I'm just gonna say it again. The guy the guy who was on my podcast, Jacob Geyer, divorced, nearly ended his life by suicide. Okay, a guy at the gym. Okay, told me about his experience. Divorced, thoughts of suicide. He got through it. Okay, so I would just say heartbreak is one of the more underrated factors for people ending their lives by suicide, because when the relationship ends, it's a shock. No, it's a shock. It's a shock even if the person knows it's coming. It's still a shock. And especially when it's unexpected and it comes out of nowhere, it's even a bigger shock. Okay. And so again, let's not push people away. Okay. Everybody's fighting a battle that we know nothing about. And I just lost my train of thought. Dang it. I just lost my train of thought. I was about to make a good point too, man. And the hun done eluded me. Man. Anyway, so let's not push people away. Let's listen without judgment, have compassion, empathy. Okay. So especially if somebody opens up to you, okay, then it means that person is counting on you, trusting you to be there for them when they need you to. And when you're not, suicide happens. Okay. Just remember, every 40 seconds and every 41 seconds, someone's left to make sense of it. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. I am out of here. Peace out. God bless. See y'all on the next one. I'm gone.